on the court together.
Star, that ball knocked out of bounds. Fourth quarter. Shot clock winding down.
Electric.
Nasri Williams. That ball will be a contact. Gilgeous-Alexander. 3-pointers made, so normally
A little bit away from the team's breath.
Foul called against Jalen Williams. Hartenstein, Euros, high off the wind. Going to take it at Alexander Walker.
Giving ground.
Now Dort nails the jump shot.
Early, not looking to be aggressive off. Out of 12, even though last night was a little defense.
Edwards, attack mode.
Downhill, it just puts so much pressure.
Scored 40 or more in the 2-point loss. Gilgeous-Alexander. Reed allowed to go back and get blocked. Alexander Walker had a size advantage. Pelvic fracture, then sack. Coach told us there's no
not in conditioning, but that
lost it. Holmgren got a peek off the rim.
The flow of the game to dictate.
Give it up. Corner, McDaniel.
Time there for the triple.
Look out. Fourth team foul. Watch it show. Another free throw here for Jalen Clark. Alexander, body bump. Banker, no. Reed. Two defenders. Couldn't finish it. Tim gonna turn the corner. Oh, bully. Fend off. Jumper. One. Step back, Jay. In the league. Very savvy. They just play.
Just kind of finds their way.
Including last night, a step forward.
Now get that experience in FBA.
Moving. Edwards drives in on Wiggins. He did it inside. Lou Dort.
Business and a nice strip.
Reed.
Right here before the break. Chet knows through these last couple of games before.
Edwards. Drive and finish speed. Dillingham. Lou Dort. Runs right over Dort. Numbers, it's also been more opportunity.
Yeah, and you can go small.
It's back after the loss last night. That ball
from the Timberwolves.
Chris Finn shooting 82%, but they're actually had to go a little deeper in the game as well. Short pop, Garza
there.
Jumper, Knowns. SGA, Janet all the way in the NBA.
On to someone and
spoke to coach before the game. He said that is physically ready to play in the NBA.
We've got more years, and something
like Minnesota, right? Because this is a team
from Texas Tech.
Job they've done on SGA only once.
The fadeaway, defeated. Shannon got a hard drive, fades. Reed kick. Alexander one possession. Step back
and physicality has been
from Kenrich Williams. Shannon. A reload if Alexander Walker can get out of there. Redirects. Reed. Which is averaging 14.2 per adjustment. Hartenstein. Later.
Knicks where oftentimes puts you as a big in a position to be a decision.
Drives, hangs. Second foul on Clark. Aaron Wiggins and Isaiah Joe. And
see, right? Because they can withstand it.
Does it go on the scoop? Reed.
Put back.
47-30. Extra jumper Wiggins. This has been with Alexander Walker. Hits the cutter. He's added to his range, so he's Shannon attacks. Lays it into the teeth of the defense and send off the Clark. Drive, dish, lay.
Deflections and tip outs.
Was a game time decision with a back.
There's a lot of fire.
Naz Reed. Williams all the way to the coast. Nearly lost it. Pull up pop. Box forcing the action. The floater. But he's got a 7'2" wingspan.
How he can exploit his strong point.
Arizona. Edwards. High man for the Thunder with 4 off. And the tip in Minnesota. It's a piece. Holmgren gets mugged. Coming back home here. The Liz Frank injury. Oh, no, I got you now. I got you now. Lou Dort shooting practice. So right now, I know we don't hand out.
With Cleveland as well, but
largest lead has been 17. Clark, Jets, turn around. Step back, Jay. Driving dish, McDaniels in the Edwards. He got home. Stop, spin against the grain. As Alexander makes his move. Big shot.
Maybe you wanted on that possession.
Area.
Edwards in.
Gosh, why not? Edwards lines it up. Off. Holmgren, open look. Bingo, couldn't grab it. McDaniels does. Tough.
First half.
Well, you have to go. Gilgeous-Alexander. Jump shot, McDaniel. Second wave. Third wave. Shannon. Tough. Front end of a back-to-back. McDaniels, hop step. on the move. Dort all the way against Williams. Screen, McDaniel. Walker off. Go. Dort. Another to Walker. Drive and kick. McDaniel. First half bounces. Catch.
You give him. What you doing?
Whatever you. Minnesota. McDaniels with a.
And they're going to need to get some more.
GA works inside and personal foul on Jalen Clark. Staff. He comes in averaging 2.5 points. Corner jumper. That's the fourth turnover for me. A bit. There was a Germany and Lithuania.
Minnesota not playing with the
fadeaway that did not go. Rebound ripped away. Hart open the third. Williams pull up. Daniels missed it. Alexander Walker got it. We approach 7 minutes to go in our drive.
Much like SGA, struggling.
And everything NBA All-Star with the NBA. They expect back. Julie can get himself back into the lineup.
All that firepower.
It was Minnesota that had the best record. For the Williams three, short. Angle, spin. McDaniels, the 5th team foul. 7, never hit the rim, and Reed hesitates.
On the baseline.
The question whether or not a foul occurred, but get the floater to go.
That was a heck of a
spin, floater. Gilgeous-Alexander, 22 points for SG. Wiggins gets an open look. Jump shot doesn't go for McDaniels. Pulls up. Summer visits the NBA out for more. McDaniels. Fend off Williams to rebound Dillingham. Alexander Walker. Wiggins, one dribble and a J. Garza in. Edwards, fly by. Edward up ahead for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Falling.
Holmgren.
Being aggressive and understanding.
Walker picks up for the Timberwolves. Edwards lets it fly.
A couple here.
Williams left alone, takes advantage. Edwards.
Yeah, if it had banked in, I think.
Dort over Dillingham. Off the rim. Alexander makes his move for the pull-up. Dillingham on a pull-up. Short for tosses it up. Off the and then rebound.
Thank you, Coach.
Met there by Hartenstein. And strips Hart for Williams with 9. Wiggins, it felt late. McDaniels, the fade
of late. They seem to be getting back.
Drive. Screen. Gets it back. Puts it up. Down to the wire, and they fell short. McDaniels the other way. Spin. Buttons. Rims out. 9 to shoot. Dillingham. Tip.
Ability to get on that offense corner.
GA 17
this year. Minnesota turned it over
in that game. Jumper too strong. Williams being guarded tight. Rimming out. Turnaround. Oh. McDaniels 6 to shoot. It's on the block. Dillingham is late.
That means you're not trying to.
For Jalen Williams. Words he's held. So he had Naz Reed. Double-double, clears it. Edwards, his jumper, 7 points, 12 rebounds. Williams goes for the fake. McDaniels
taking care of the basketball. So that time.
Edwards has 21.7 rebounds. Fakes, fades, 21 points for McDaniels. Pull-up is good to know in those games, but Edwards is fouled. Alex Dukas. Early offense.
From a confidence standpoint after.
Williams had a drive by Minot. Blair gets a piece. Garza misses on. Garza ends up on his backside as
the disappointment of last night.
And that's a travel. Minnesota Timberwolves ball first, and then they host OKC. Front end of a back-to-back. Gilgeous-Alexander gives it up. McDaniels, hop step. Holmgren pokes it ahead. Dort on the move. Dort all the
traffic.
Edwards against Williams. Screen, McDaniels the baseline, kick it out. Alexander Walker off. There's Dort, stop and go. Dort, another. Just like that, it's a 6-point game. Alexander Walker, drive and kick. Alexander held in check in the first half. Bounces, catch, roll.
You taking it? You taking the points, or you giving them? What you doing?
Whatever you. 66-62. Minnesota. McDaniels with a.
Really struggled from 3. And they're going to need to get some more
third quarter. SGA works inside and
playing downhill.
Fourth personal foul on Jalen Clark and 13 points in the first half. He comes in averaging 2.5 points. Swing it. Corner jumper
Here to start this third quarter.
That's just the fourth turnover. From feelings from the first half have faded a bit. There was a hub. Played professionally in Germany and Lithuania from three-point territory.
And Minnesota not playing with the...
Trying to split defenders, had to settle for the fadeaway that did not go. Alexander, floater short. Rebound, ripped away. Hart
making as well.
12-4 run to open the third. Williams, pull-up shake the three. He is fouled by McDaniels. Holmgren. Missed it. Kick. Extra. Alexander Walker got it. 7. We approach 7 minutes to go. Edwards. Hard drive.
If you're Anthony Edwards, much like SGA, struggling.
Play, watch, and vote on everything NBA All-Star with the NBA. And he said, Mike Conley, they expect back Julian surgery just to see if he can get himself back into the lineup.
But you would much prefer to have all that firepower.
Situation a year ago, it was Minnesota that had the best record. Forcing his way in, kick it out for the Williams three, short. Edwards looked to accelerate. Gilgeous-Alexander wants the angle, spin. Third foul on McDaniels, the 5th team foul. He draws the bigger defender. 7 air ball. Reed never hit the rim, and Reed hesitates.
That foul on the baseline.
I think we've all seen the question whether or not a foul occurred. But dives to the rim and can't get the floater to go.
That was a heck of a...
Edwards, spin, floater, to play in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Or shoot uncontested threes.
22 points for SG. Reed backs off defensively. Wiggins gets an open look. Extra. Jump shot doesn't go for McDaniel. Gilgeous-Alexander weaves, pulls up. Rising stars. Go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app for more.
On defense by doubling out of there at the half-court line.
Fend off Williams. Three ball doesn't go. Alexander Walker, offensive rebound. Dillingham. Alexander Walker, minutes to go in the third. Out of the timeout. Wiggins, one dribble and a J. Garza in. Naps it on the inside. Edwards, flyby. Edwards. No. Holmgren. Up ahead for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Bananas had that triple fallen.
Holmgren. Soda, 7-footer.
He also has to find the balance on between being aggressive and understanding.
Alexander Walker picks up and Joe Ingles for the Timberwolves. Edwards lets it fly.
Long and able to knock down a couple here.
10 to shoot. Kenrich Williams left alone, takes advantage.
Step up and contest that shot.
Edwards.
I don't think he was trying to make it in.
All right,
I think
take it back.
Yeah, if it had banked in, I think.
Dort over Dillingham. It's to Ingles. He'll line it up. Off the rim. Gilgeous-Alexander makes his move for the pull-up. Goes for the crank. Couldn't finish. Dillingham on a outside. Pull-up. Short for
the glass.
Gilgeous-Alexander tosses it up. Off the
on point at, with Shea and then rebound.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you.
The roll. Garza met there by Hartenstein in 2021. And strips Hart in the fourth. Reed over Williams. On the outside. Wiggins now with 9. Shot clock down to 1. Wiggins. It felt late. McDaniels, the fadeaway.
Watching them tonight and how they played here of late, they seem to be getting back.
Reed swing it back for McDaniels. Drive. Called with the illegal screen. Dillingham goes behind the back, gets it back, puts it up. Lost to Milwaukee last night. It came down to the wire and they fell short. McDaniels the other way. Reed wants it. Spin. Bump. Kenrich Williams. Rims out. Circling. 9 to shoot. Dillingham. Leaks out. Shannon. Dillingham. Tip.
And their energy and their ability to get on that offense with how this second unit is performing.
GA 17.
Because they played once earlier this year. Minnesota turned it over.
Naz Reid missed it in that game. Williams, Shannon, the jumper, too strong. Williams being guarded tight. Lou Dort, rimming out. A full out isolation. Turnaround. Board. Deep one for Joe. Shannon, fake, kick. McDaniels, 6 to shoot. And it's Holmgren that gets a piece on the block. Dillingham is late.
Walker, if you're not getting posterized, that means you're not trying to.
93, 20 points for Jalen Williams. The screen, splitting defenders. Edwards, he's held. So he had Jalen Clark is back in. Naz Reid, ball, no. Reid, double-double, clears 2 of 10 in the fourth quarter. Edwards, his jumper, double-double for Holmgren, 11 points, 12 rebounds. Williams goes for... What a fake. McDaniels.
The offensive glass, and they've taken care of the basketball. So that kind of
assists, 8 rebounds. Edwards has 21.7 rebounds. Drives in, fakes, fades, connect.
to grow.
21 points for McDaniels. Extra, Dort. Pull-up is going 18 times this season. They're 18-0 in those games, but it's continued. Edwards is fouled.
Impressive.
Alex Dukas is dealing with this zone look. Dukas, Minnesota on the move. Early offense.
To Minnesota, right? Just from a confidence standpoint after
Final 2 minutes. Williams had a drive by Minot. Flagler gets a piece. Garza misses on and rebounds. But now Garza ends up on his backside as
boy, they gotta feel good after the disappointment of last night.
he doesn't take the 3. And that's a travel. Jones crosses. An impressive win for the Minnesota Timberwolves.